and then now I'm supposed to pay child support, and then I'm not allowed to see him, which is weird because like before I went to prison, we were together. Zachary Evans.
Caitlin can Jamie. And you are the father of the child that is in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any other minor children under the age of 18 that are biologically yours?
No, ma'am.
And are you currently employed?
Not full time.
Are you currently employed?
I work when I can, when they need me to.
Where do you work?
New Caney Recycling.
I'm sorry, you broke up, sir. Where do you work?
New Caney Recycling.
Okay.
And are you working with sheet metal there, or what are you doing there?
Yes, ma'am.
How many days a week do you work?
As many as I can. Whenever they call me to come work.
Do you
Some,
work 5 days a week?
no, ma'am.
Have you ever worked for them for 5 days a week?
In the past,
How long have you been working for them?
like 6 7 months.
So on average, how many days a week do you work for them?
Right here, pay close attention. Mr. Evans can't give a clear answer about how many days he actually works, first saying, whenever they call, then admitting to working 0 or 2 days a week. That matters because in child support hearings, the court must determine earning potential, not just what someone happens to make on slow weeks. So even if Zachary's underemployed, the court can still assume he's capable of full-time work. Do you think that's fair? Or should support only be based on what someone actually earns?
Not many here lately.
On average, sir, how many days a
Okay,
week?
last week I worked 0 days.
And the week
No,
before that?
I'm sorry. The week before that, I didn't work at all. Last week I worked 2 days.
And today is Thursday. Have you worked any days at the New Caney Recycling Center this week?
Monday.
You worked Monday. And do you get paid weekly or daily?
They pay on Saturdays.
Every Saturday, if you work, you would get paid on Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
And is that the same amount that you get paid for a whole day?
Ma'am.
If you worked last Monday, how much money did you get last Saturday?
That would be $60.
$60. And do they pay you cash?
Yes.
So when the week before, whenever you worked, let's say if you worked 2 days a week, on a Saturday, you would have gotten $120 if you had worked 2 days in a week.
That's
Well,
correct.
we just lost Miss Kanjemi. Did you lose connectivity, ma'am?
Right.
That was an accident.
Okay. You're back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you've worked for New Caney Recycling for approximately 6 months,
Yes, ma'am.
and you are averaging, if you work, you make $60 a day,
Yes, ma'am.
but you're not working 5 days a week for this
No,
company.
ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any other sources of income?
No, ma'am.
Do you have access to private insurance for the child in this matter?
No, ma'am.
In regards to a claim for retroactive child support, have you given Miss
One second. Is Miss Kanjemi still with us? Oh, she's here. Okay. Thank you.
Miss, have you given mom any direct payments for the support of the child?
I have. I don't have receipts to prove that, but I have.
Have you given her any direct payments since August of 2024?
Yes.
And do you have an amount of money that you have given mom since August of 2024?
No, ma'am.
Here's a classic issue: verbal claims versus proof. Zachary insists he's paid support directly, but with no receipts, it's his word against hers. In most family courts, cash payments without documentation don't count. Why? Because the burden of proof is on the paying parent. This is a crucial moment. He might have genuinely helped, but without evidence, the court must assume no payment was made. What would you do? Keep records or trust the system to believe you?
Have you given her $100 since August of 2024?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. It looks like he was first served with this lawsuit. September 11th. Well, no, that might be right. September 23rd, actually. No, I'm sorry, that's not right either. September 4th. He was served September 4th of 2025.
Notice the timeline confusion here. Multiple dates are mentioned before it's clarified he was served in September 2025. In child support cases, service date determines when obligations begin. The mom wanted retroactive payments for the time after his release from prison, but unless the law specifically supports it, the judge can't grant that. This is why legal precision matters. One wrong date can make or break months of back pay.
And there was no back child support ordered.
He was incarcerated under the prior default order, so mom was asking for retro from when he had been discharged or released from incarceration.
Is there law to support that request?
That's just what she was asking for, Your Honor. I do not have one for you.
Okay.
But it is correct. He was just served in September, and that's one of the reasons why this case was reset for today to allow the time to expire. So, okay. So, Mr. Evans, I just want to make sure you have no other source of income. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And do you have a current driver's license?
I don't.
And do you use your bicycle as a mode of transportation?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have family members or friends who can allow you or give you rides to get to any other potential jobs that you might have come available to you?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you utilize those friends or family to give you rides to get to any type of job that becomes available?
If I had other options, I would.
I pass this witness.
Okay. You may call your next witness.
I call Miss Kangami.
And Jamie.
And now we hear from Caitlin, the child's mother, and she's not holding back. She claims Zachary's been working more than he admits, and even says he confessed to hiding his true income to avoid higher payments. If true, that's a huge red flag. Courts weigh credibility heavily. If a parent appears deceptive, judges may use imputed income, basically assuming a realistic earning level. What's your take? Is she exposing the truth or exaggerating to secure a bigger payment?
And Jamie. Can you please state your full name for the record?
Caitlin and Jamie.
And you're the mother of the child in this matter?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you received any direct payments from Mr. Evans in the past year?
He gave me $100 one time.
And when was that?
I don't remember. It was like 6 months ago.
Have you received any monies from him in the last 30 days?
No.
And are you aware of any additional income that Mr. Evans may have that he has not testified regarding?
No. But I do know that he has maybe not the last couple weeks, but before that, he was working every day, and he used to have his own car. He would go to work. Since he's been out of prison, before he got this job, he was working at a different job, paying more. So he's definitely been working more than he's telling y'all.
Do you know any other locations that he would be working at besides New Caney Recycling?
No, he just works for him. That guy has a couple scrap yards, though. Sometimes he works at the other one, and sometimes he works at that one.
Where would another location be besides the New Caney Recycling?
It's like 2 minutes from that one. It's McCluskey Road. I don't know the name of it. He's told me that he goes there.
And is it your impression or your opinion that he makes more than minimum wage?
And maybe not the last 2 weeks, but other than that, yes, ma'am. He has also admitted that he didn't want to tell y'all what he makes because he didn't want to pay what y'all said the first time that we went to child support court.
This is the emotional turning point. Caitlin reveals she left Zachary over domestic violence, not just because of prison. That's a bombshell. Suddenly, the custody issue isn't about missed hearings. It's about child safety. The prior non-disclosure order likely stems from these incidents. Family courts don't risk contact when abuse is alleged, even if the parent is paying support. Heavy moment here. The stakes just got real.
Ma'am, I'm just asking if you have any knowledge of any other income that he has.
No.
Okay. I pass this witness.
The state doesn't represent either of you. I'm going to give you both a chance. If there's something additional you think I need to hear. Mr. Evans, is there something additional you think I need to hear?
No, not really. I mean, I would like to be able to see my son. Whenever I was in prison, and I got a letter about the custody and child support, and then I tried to go to the hearing in the law library, and they would not let me go. I went to the law library, and they said that the judge has to contact them, otherwise I cannot come in there. And then so they they had the hearing, but I was not a part of it. And then next thing you know, I'm getting letters saying that it's not in the child's best interest to be around me, and I don't think that's very fair. Like, and then now I'm supposed to pay child support, and then I'm not allowed to see him. Which is weird because like before I went to prison, we were together. Like I was around him all the time. That was not an issue.
Okay. Jimmy, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, before he went to prison, we already had broke up because he kept getting charges against me. He wouldn't stop putting his hands on me. That's why they took his rights, not because he was in prison.
Okay. I have a question. It looks like the last order had a non-disclosure. I guess had a non-disclosure for both of them. I'm not sure why. Is there a signed copy of the last order? I can't even ask this.
Your Honor, I know the last order was signed in April of 2024, and I have a signed copy from Patricia Burrows, the associate judge presided, and it was signed April the 28th, 2024. I can share my screen if you would want me to bring up any particular pages.
No, I'm just concerned the signed copy might not have made it to the court file.
I believe I have it pulled up on I have it pulled up on Odyssey, but it's attached to my pleading for let's see. Let me go back in. Yes, if I pull up Montgomery County Odyssey on April the 28th, 2024, there is a
Oh, maybe, yeah, I see it. Okay, now I see it. Somehow it was nuts. That's very bizarre.
and it does
Oh, that's
address
the modification. I'm sorry. I am looking at the suit for modification again. I do not. I see an April 20th, 2024, and when I click on it, it says that it was signed. Like I see a a letter.
oh, but I do have I have a signed copy, but
Okay.
I see,
Logistically, after this hearing, we should get with Miss Foot and figure out logistically
yes,
what.
Your Honor,
Because this was before we were importing, and this was not my docket. I was like, "There's no notes." It's because it was not my docket.
yes,
Um,
yes,
and so, yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Okay. Would you like to make a brief closing?
yes, Your Honor. Based on the testimony received from Mr. Evans, the state would ask for a minimum wage finding in this case and calculate child support at $222 a month. Order government assistance, mom to maintain the government coverage in this matter, and order Mr. Evans to pay cash medical support in the amount of $50 a month, both of those amounts beginning November 1st, 2025. If the court were to award retroactive child support based on minimum wage,
Now, the state steps in with the numbers, $222 a month in child support and $50 in cash medical support. Notice how they calculated it using minimum wage standards. That's standard practice when a parent's income is unstable or underreported. It ensures consistency and fairness for the child, regardless of fluctuating work schedules. The state's also asking for retroactive support, but that will depend on the judge's interpretation of legal authority.
calculation would be at $232 a month for any retroactive child support that the court would order. Mr. Evans does not have any other minor children, so that would be giving him credit just for the child in this matter and no other children.
Okay, Mr. Evans, would you like to make a brief closing?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know what I would be paying the $50 for the medical. His Medicaid was canceled. Is the last thing that I was told. So he doesn't have Medicaid or insurance.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say? About any of the other issues?
No.
Okay. Ms. Jamie, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to find there's been a material and substantial change in circumstance since the last order.
And here it is, the ruling. The judge modifies the previous order, sets the support at $222 monthly, plus $50 in medical support, but denies the retroactive payment due to lack of legal basis. That means Zachary only starts paying moving forward. The court also confirms no one has private insurance, ordering the mother to apply for government medical coverage. This is a fair but firm judgment. The child's welfare comes first, while the father's limited income is still acknowledged.
And that Mr. Evans is now out of jail. He's no longer incarcerated. And so I am modifying the prior order and ordering that child support that Mr. Evans paid to Ms. Kenjami, child support of $222 per month beginning November 1st, 2025. I'm finding nobody has access to private insurance at a reasonable cost. And I'm ordering that Ms. Kenjami apply for a government or medical assistance program. and ordering that Mr. Evans pay to her cash medical support of $50 per month beginning November 1st, 2025. Uninsured expenses are to be shared or ordered to be shared 50-50. And the state's going to draft the order. I'm denying a request for retroactive child support. I don't believe there's a legal authority to grant such request. And the state is going to draft the order based on my ruling today, and then they'll be sending it to both of you through DocuSign to review and sign off on.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Maybe excuse. Thank you.
Can someone move them back into the breakout rooms?
Yes, I'll get them moved over now.
In the end, this case highlights how child support isn't just about money. It's about accountability and stability. Even without full-time work, parents must contribute based on potential earnings. The court denied retroactive pay, but upheld consistent monthly support moving forward. Zachary Evans now owes $222 in child support and $50 for medical each month, while visitation and prior domestic issues remain separate matters.